Fans are really celebrating because these names are out of Pittsburgh for the next season. Subscribe and check it out. Following Saturday's defeat, 24 Steelers players are currently set to become free agents. Quarterback Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and Kyle Allen all played under the final seasons of their contracts in 2024, and all three Steelers quarterbacks are set to become free agents. Wilson and Fields have both expressed interest in returning, though with their on-field production questionable. The Steelers seem to have put their quarterback room in a blender last offseason, only to end up in just as uncertain of a situation 1 year later. Running back Najee Harris is a pending free agent and was noncommittal about his future when asked on Saturday night. The writing has been on the wall that he will not return to the Steelers ever since the club refused his fifth-year option over the summer. There's almost no way he's going to sign for less than the contract the Steelers already turned down. Backup Jaylen Warren is also a free agent, though the restricted variety. He'll be back. The question will be how much it will cost the Steelers to retain their best running back on a yards per carry basis. Wide receiver. For a room that was clearly lacking in talent all offseason, and that obviously struggled throughout the season, the prospect of a bumper crop of free agents isn't exactly threatening. Still, Mike Williams, Van Jefferson, Ben Skowronek, and Scotty Miller all hitting the bricks would leave the Steelers very thin at the position once again. Tight end. Veteran Michael Pruitt is set to hit free agency, the only player out of the four-man unit not under contract for 2025. Pruitt wasn't used much this season and will be 33 next year. Offensive line. Dan Moore Jr. suffered an ankle injury in the first half of Saturday's loss to the Ravens and did not return. It will almost certainly be his last game with the club. The Steelers drafted tackles with each of their last two first-round picks, and Troy Fautanu and Broderick Jones will be the team's starting tackles in some order in 2025. Right guard James Daniels is also a pending free agent. The team starter coming into the season, Daniels was lost for the season to an Achilles injury in September. The team had already told him that they weren't going to talk about a contract extension, so it seems that the plan is to stick with Mason McCormick at right guard and let Daniels walk, if he's even healthy to start the season. Nate Herbig, who was supposed to start at center before he was injured and lost for the season in training camp, is also a pending free agent. Reserve interior lineman Max Sharping and backup left tackle Calvin Anderson are also pending unrestricted free agents. Backup center Ryan McCullum is an exclusive rights free agent. Defensive line. Reserve defensive lineman Isaiah Loudermilk is set to become an unrestricted free agent for the first time this offseason. He's developed into a reliable depth option. Special teams-focused edge rusher Jeremiah Moon is another exclusive rights free agent. Linebacker. Elandon Roberts has solidified himself as one of the heart-and-soul players on the Steelers' defense, and he brings a differentiated skill set from the rest of the inside linebackers. That, and him saying that he wants to return to finish his career here, seem to add up toward him being re-signed. Special teamer Tyler Matakevich is also a pending unrestricted free agent. Defensive back. Dante Jackson was brought in as a stopgap measure at outside cornerback, but with significant health injuries throughout the 2024 season, it's questionable as to whether the team will want to bring him back for 2025. Backup safety Damontae Kazi, special teamer and outside cornerback James Pierre, slot man Cam Sutton, and injured reserve C.J. Henderson are all also out of contract after this season. Comment if you think any of these deserve to continue. Thanks for watching. See you soon.